Students at St. Augustine's University are going home in April. They're going to finish the semester remotely while the school deals with its financial crisis. We've been reporting on this for months. The university owes millions of dollars to the IRS and contractors. Several alumni groups are demanding that the Board of Trustees resign.
The people there, they were doing it already, weren't doing a good job managing anything else. I feel like somebody that has a better mindset or different mindset could come in and have a better push.
We're hoping that everything turns out differently and for the better. But, you know, in these kinds of situations, all you could do is try and pray and hope that things, get better.
The resolution also calls for an investigation to uncover the root cause of the financial issues.
And you can't help but think about all the history in this community. St. Augustine's has been around for more than 150 years. And the troubles, though, of the last decade or so have nearly been enough to close its doors. So how did we get here?
It was back in 2014 when the university's president resigned amid controversy, a federal investigation, accreditation questions, and several financial issues. Sound familiar? Fast forward to 2016, and Sachs placed St. Aug's on probation, citing financial issues. 2 years after that, in 2018, they did get a little help. The school restructured its finances, buying them some time to get back on track.
There was a little bit of concern about what the future holds or held for this university, but today, of course, a huge sigh of relief.
The plan got St. Aug's off probation in December of 2018, but within a month, it lost another president, this time to retirement. It was about a year later, in the middle of the pandemic, a new president, Irving McPhail, took over, just as the school took dramatic steps to stay afloat, reducing staff, cutting $1 million from the budget, and taking on $7 million in COVID-related state and federal relief money. Then, tragically, less than a year into his leadership, McPhail got COVID and died in October of 2020.
Dr. Irving McPhail was infected with the virus off campus and last night died from complications of COVID.
Months later, it was McPhail's wife who took the job as president.
Who better than me to step in with my background and my familiarity with the direction that they were taking the university to step up and write the next chapter for St. Augustine's University.
In 2022, Sachs put St. Augustine's back on probation, and in 2023, another surprising headline: the abrupt firing of Dr. McPhail.
And she told me this all stemmed from an October board meeting where she and a colleague were berated by a board member.
And then things turned ugly. McPhail sued the university, claiming a hostile work environment. WRAL Investigates found the school took out a $7 million line of credit and was failing to pay a lot of bills. $15,000 for work on the school chapel, unpaid. $27,000 for unemployment taxes, unpaid. $430,000 for student health insurance plans, unpaid. $598,000 for a new turf field, unpaid. University staff paychecks were delayed, and Sachs voted to remove St. Augustine's accreditation.
St. Augustine's received a letter from the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. That letter formally notified the school of its December vote.
The snowball has only gotten bigger in 2024. Between January and February, St. Augustine's appealed the accreditation decision and failed. More staff paychecks were delayed, and the IRS filed a $7.9 million lien for unpaid taxes. It's been so bad, students even held a candlelight vigil for the school.
Praying for our university, praying for the current students who are working tirelessly.
This month, St. Aug started the arbitration process, a last-ditch effort to keep its accreditation. If that fails within the next 3 months, legal action could be next. Yesterday, they announced all classes will be virtual starting in April. And that's how we got here.
And it is important, I think, also to mention why this story matters, why St. Aug's matters. As we talk about the school's past, we also have to be reminded of the struggles that it went through and some of the incredible successes that it saw. Anna Julia Cooper, for instance, graduated back when the school was known as Oberlin College. She was born a slave, became just the 4th black woman to earn a PhD. Joe Holt Jr. is a St. Aug's grad. His family was the first to challenge Raleigh's segregated public school system, not long after the first black student was enrolled at a Raleigh elementary school. Dr. Benjamin Chavis was an assistant to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He went on to serve as the executive director of the NAACP. Ralph Campbell was the first black person to hold statewide elected office in this state of North Carolina. He won the race for state auditor in 1992. Bershawn Jackson, better known as Batman, was a world-class track athlete. His signature event, the 400-meter hurdles. He won several world championships, including a bronze medal. Jackson later coached at the school alongside George Williams. Williams coached the track team to 16 Division II national championships, and now his name is actually caught up in the school's struggles. He filed suit after St. Aug's let him go in 2020. The point is, exceptional people have come from St. Augustine's and have been doing so for 157 years. It's the duty of the school's leaders to uphold that legacy, and it's the duty of the community to ensure they're held accountable.